Everyone at school knew the rumor. It had been passed down for generations, whispered between lockers and scribbled into the margins of notebooks. The red pencil game. Write a name 3 times with a red pencil after the final bell. Stay perfectly silent, and a ghost from the classroom would answer. Most people laughed it off. Old schools always had ghost stories, cracks in the walls, flickering lights, and overactive imaginations. But when we found the name in an old, dusty yearbook from the 1980s, that's when it stopped feeling like a joke. Her name was Lena Harper, listed as transferred in the student records. No graduation photo, no exit date, just gone. We waited until after school on a Friday. The building emptied slowly, lockers slamming in the distance, footsteps fading down the hall. When the last door shut, the silence felt thick enough to touch. The classroom lights buzzed faintly above us. I found the red pencil in the lost and found drawer. It was short, chewed at the end, and stained dark like it had already been used for something important. Last chance to back out, I whispered. No one moved. My hand trembled as I stepped up to the chalkboard. The dust clung to my fingers. Taking a slow breath, I began to write. Lena, Lena, Lena. The pencil snapped in two the moment I finished. The lights flickered once, twice. Then everything went still. Too still. No hum of electricity, no distant sounds from the hallway. We waited, nothing happened. Relief washed over me and I let out a shaky laugh. Told you, I said. Just a stupid... The chalk tray rattled. The broken red pencil rolled across the floor on its own and stopped at my feet. The temperature dropped so fast our breath turned white. The chalk dust lifted from the board, swirling slowly, forming the outline of a small figure. A girl stood where the name had been written. Her dress was faded, her hair hung over her face in wet strands. When she lifted her head, her eyes were empty holes, and her mouth stretched into a smile that was far too wide for a child. Who called me back? She whispered. The door slammed shut behind us. Mark ran first. He reached for the handle, yanking it again and again as his screams echoed through the room. The girl didn't rush. She glided. Her feet never left the floor, but she crossed the entire classroom in seconds. The lights exploded overhead, shattering into darkness and raining glass. The rules flashed through my head too late. Never turn your back on the board. I felt her breath at my ear, cold, wet, smelling of soil and rot. Then silence. When the lights snapped back on, the classroom was empty. Mark was gone. In his place, 3 fresh red names were written across the chalkboard, dripping like they were still bleeding into the dust. The last name was mine. Some games don't end when you stop playing. They end when it's finally your turn to disappear. Thank you for watching Midnight Snap Stories.